Hello students, today I am going to talk about the EWS reservation. It has been upheld by the Supreme Court with 3:2 majority. It means that it was a 5-judge bench where 3 have given their assent for EWS reservation and 2 judges have given a dissenting view on EWS reservation. So, with respect to this, we will have to see some of the important questions. The very first thing, what is EWS and who can take the benefits of EWS? Basically, what is the eligibility criteria for the EWS benefits? The second thing is, what was the different important fact and what is the important nuances with respect to 103, that is 103rd constitutional amendment? That is the different nuances and important facts. The third is why it has been challenged, or what are the different grounds on the basis of which 103rd constitutional amendment has been challenged. And lastly, we will see that what was the verdict of Supreme Court, and here we will see that what is the argument of Justice Tripathi and Justice Ravindra Bhatt. Because Justice Tripathi has given an assent to the EWS reservation and Justice Ravindra Bhatt has given a dissenting voice on EWS reservation. But before that, have you ever thought of what are the different systems of reservation in India? So there are two different systems of reservation in India, that is the vertical and horizontal reservation. So vertical reservation means reservation which has been given to SC, ST, OBC, and horizontal reservation means it is being given to disabled and women as an example. So now the question arises that to which category EWS reservation will fall. So EWS reservation falls under the vertical category of reservation. So now you will say, or it may be a question in your mind, that can a person or can an individual be OBC and EWS at the same time? Can the person be ST and EWS at the same time? Because the first 3 beneficiaries are based on the social understanding or social criteria. However, EWS is based on the economic criteria. But if you will see 103rd constitutional amendment, then it explicitly removes the individual from getting the benefits of EWS reservation if you are SC, ST and OBC. So now we will see that who can take the benefits. So basically there are certain eligibility criteria. For example, if the family income is 8 lakh, you cannot take the benefit of EWS. And if you are living in a residential flat of 1000 square feet, you cannot take the benefit of EWS reservation. If you have 5 acres of agricultural land, you are ineligible for EWS reservation. If you are having 100 square yard plot in notified municipalities area and 200 square yard residential plot in non-notified municipal area, then you are not eligible for the EWS reservation. So this is the thing which one needs to satisfy to take the benefit of EWS reservation. So now we will see that what are the different facts associated with EWS. The very first fact that it has introduced Article 15 Clause 6 and 16 Clause 6 in the Constitution. 15 Clause 6 talks about the reservation for EWS in educational institution, and 16 Clause 6 says reservation in the matter of appointment or the posts in the services. This is the first fact. Second fact is scientific and technical posts can be exempted from getting the benefit of EWS reservation by the government. So if any post is of technical and scientific nature, you cannot ask for EWS reservation by the virtue of its grant under 16 Clause 6. Clear? The third thing. The third and important thing is not below the rank of Tehsildar, or you can say a gazetted officer of the rank of Tehsildar and above will give you a recognition that you possess or you have the EWS benefits, and you will get certificate for that, and that certificate will have to be renewed, every year. Understood? So these are the different facts. Now if individual or person having the EWS reservation is not barred from giving examination or for appointment purposes to take the exams in the unreserved category. So EWS person can give his exam or can fill the form through general seats also, and in that case he will get admission in educational institution or get admission in the organizations, government organizations and all, on the basis of merit rather than EWS reservation. So these are the four important facts with respect to EWS reservation. Now we will see that what are the grounds, because if you will see the very first slide, then ground on which 103rd constitutional amendment has been challenged. So now we will see that what was the ground. The very first ground, that it is violating Indira Sahni judgment, that is the ceiling of 50% for the reservation should not be break, and it is breaking the 50% ceiling limit set by the court in Indira Sahni case. Second, it has been challenged because it is giving reservation on economic criteria. Third ground on which it has been challenged, that it is excluding SC, ST, OBC from becoming or from taking the benefits of EWS. I don't know that why the petitioner was asking for this. Once you are SC, why it is necessary to become EWS? Has EWS or EWS is asking for becoming SC, ST? No. Now, the fourth thing is it has been challenged on the ground of fundamental right of profession, because EWS is applied in private organization also. Okay, it is not applied in the case of minority educational institutions only, and therefore why I have mentioned this fourth point, even after that in yesterday's judgment, the court has not taken has not taken this factor into consideration while deciding the validity of EWS reservation. They were looking into these three questions only, but I am just stating that it has been challenged on this ground also. So there were 4 grounds. Now, if you will see the yesterday judgment, but before that I will say that better for the polity students to look into M. Nagaraj case. Why I am telling that to look into M. Nagaraj case before this 3:2 majority verdict of the Supreme Court? I am telling because in M. Nagaraj case, the Supreme Court has given 2 tests to determine the validity of any reservation. The first is with test, second is identity test. In identity test, Supreme Court or any court looks into that whether the reservation is violating basic structure or not. And in with test, Supreme Court or any court looks into that whether it is violating 50% ceiling limit or not. If it is violating 50% ceiling limit, then what are the compelling reasons for this? You will have to give data that certain community is not adequately represented. And the third is by the way of reservation, administration efficiency should not be hampered. So basically, any case related to reservation is being looked by the court from these 2 important tests. So now we will see that what the judges have told or pronounced in this 3:2 judgment, that is in the 5-judge bench case yesterday. So now the very first thing I will talk about Justice Tripathi. Justice Tripathi. He has said that EWS reservation is an attempt by the parliament to extend the benefits of affirmative action to EWS, and EWS has been recognized as a separate category for reservation. And therefore he has upheld this. Now Justice Ravindra Bhatt has said that our constitution is not based on idea of exclusion. Our constitution is not based on idea of exclusion, and therefore we should not exclude SC, ST, OBC from the purview of EWS reservation. Second thing he has said that we should follow Indira Sahni judgment, otherwise breaching the 50% ceiling limit would lead to compartmentalization, and the rule of equality will become rule of reservation, and we will be pushed back to Champakaran Dorai Rajan case. He has made a reference of this case. So now compartmentalization lead to rule of equality reducing to rule of reservation. And the third thing that Justice Ravindra Bhatt has said, that reservation is for providing benefit, it should not be free tickets. Why I have mentioned above what the judges have pronounced? Because it will help you in making points in your answer on any case related to reservation. So now I hope, just a recap of seconds for you. Now I hope you have understood EWS reservation holistically, because I have raised 4 important questions and answered your question like this one. Understood? So that's all for the EWS reservation. Now I will come with another important topic which is in the news. So thanks to all of you.